May is almost over. Oh, I lost. It is what it is. But it's just the fact that it took this long. And the wait, look at the candle we got stopped out on. Where's the other candles? We haven't seen this big of a candle this whole day. And we get one candle today that's this big. And what candle is it? It's the one that stops us out. I don't know. Is that a coincidence? I don't think so. This trade took another hour and 30 almost. Just like yesterday. An hour and a half I was in this trade. Just for us to chop and stop us out viciously. Look at this devious candle. Maybe you're asking why I took longs. Why didn't I go short? I don't know. It's just funny to see stuff like this happen. We have this 1 hour order block right here. I marked out equilibrium, but obviously we just pushed past it. We just swept out this hourly low. A lot of people just banked on shorts. A lot of people just took profit right here. Yeah, had these fair value gaps marked out. We ran through all of them, and then what I saw was we had this order block we were coming into like an hour ago. And so I was on the 5-minute waiting. Took my model. This is actually the first time with this model I took it based on a PD array of an order block. It's usually always liquidity, or if it's not liquidity, it's fair value gaps. And fair value gaps, high time frame fair value gaps, is usually rare, but I've done it a couple of times where I've taken a trade based on a fair value gap. But this one is based on first time order block / breaker block. Alright, and then like I said, 5-minute breaker structure right here. I'm looking for a retracement into equilibrium. I already have it marked out. Retracement into equilibrium right here, come down, fill this 1-minute gap as well. 1 minute IVG, I entered solely off of that. I mean, it's my model. I don't know. It hasn't been favorable this month. I took my model and I executed, no hesitation. I risked 700 today. Stops below this low that we use equilibrium for, a couple points below, which gave us let us risk 700 right here. Ended up going in with 8 contracts. There's the executions, 10 at first, and then took out 2, and then here's the stopped out. Yes, take profits were based on close to these highs, but to be exact, it's been a while since we used this Fibonacci tool, but use this Fibonacci tool, and yeah, and so I just put it at this line. So, and then second take profit, I lined up perfectly with this line, but also this was just like a 15-minute high, 30-minute high potentially, yeah. And then I was planning on just taking 5 off right here, majority of my position off, and then honestly just let it ride to right here. Honestly, I don't know if this, I mean, I thought it was high probable, but I guess not, since we've been selling off all day, displacing down. And from yesterday, I think the whole like choppiness was really based on NVIDIA earnings. I knew that before the trading day. Like I knew it was highly anticipated. Honestly, the start of this week, everyone was talking about it, but I just forgot to mention it, and I forgot it in the moment. But yeah, that's what take profits and stop loss was based on. I mean, this was a great setup in my opinion. My model, my setup, checked all the boxes. I executed. It's just I really don't want to blame anything but myself, so I'm not. But I will say I'm just glad this month is almost over. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but jeez. Goddamn kids, bro. But yeah. Glad this month is almost over, bro. This is brutal. So I ended up being down 700 on the month. But the things I've learned, with the things I've learned this month, I really could have avoided 1, 2, 3 losses, and these 2 losses would have just been inevitable losses I'm gonna take. But since what I've learned is about the Mondays and Fridays, what hasn't worked for me was Mondays and Fridays, and if we have certain news on those days, like tomorrow, I've already said, I'm sure I said in the last video, I already said taking the day off tomorrow. I will paper trade tomorrow. Look at how the market is moving, and that's about it. So for the month of May, I'm done. The fact that I didn't blow this account in this month, I feel like it tells me a lot about myself, that I can manage my risk in conditions like this where it is very low probable for my model and for myself. And the fact that I can be calm, cool, and collected with tough times like this, tough conditions, it just shows me what I can do in the future when we have better months, better weeks, and better days. And so I'm gonna have more confidence going in the future. I'm gonna be level-headed, just keep grinding, 1% better every day. I think a lot of these trades this month, the trade duration has been like an hour. That is not ideal. You ask anybody, you do not want to be in a trade for that long. Like, that's not freedom, bro. I can try to look. Yesterday was an hour plus. Let's see, entry time. This was 20 minutes. We had our take profit and then got stopped out break even. We got stopped out right away. Well, maybe I lied, but it's felt that way. This one, yeah, I mean like an hour and 15 minutes. No, actually, full take profit, an hour, 2 hours and 20 minutes, geez, but almost an hour, but ideal, like I said, just not ideal, but live and learn. I was a way better trader than I was yesterday. I'm a better trader than I was like a week ago, a month ago, a couple months ago, and a year ago especially. So gotta fall in love with the process and fall in love with just getting better every day. Hopefully June's better. That's really it. Just, I guess I'll just make a, maybe if I somehow or for some reason make a video tomorrow on recapping the month, but I'm just gonna recap right now. Ended up just having a losing month. Honestly, we could have had a break-even month if we didn't take a trade today, because we were literally at -3, and so it is what it is. Took 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trades this month, and one, I guess I'll count this as a winning day, but it's really, I consider it break even. So 4. So really, no, it's less than 50%. What am I saying? Yeah, so really I'm kind of sitting at 40% win rate right now, which is so much improvement. Last month it was like 45, no, 42 or 45 around there. And we're being consistent. Obviously we want to be consistently higher, but you know, we're learning, we're improving. Small steps. It's gonna take a while. It's not gonna be, just like that. It could be, but you have to focus on just getting better, the small things, and then it can just happen out of nowhere. Like I could get funded next week. That's the crazy thing. I can get funded next week with a string of just good trades and just everything aligning perfectly for me. But you have to put yourself in a position to get lucky, and to not just luck, but obviously skill and luck, a combination of both. And you never know when your time is coming. And so I'm just gonna keep working hard and working smart. 1% better every day. I feel like I did. Every day I'm getting 1% better every day. So I don't think there's anything else I wanna say, discuss. Dude, look at this. Oh, win rate. Trade duration analysis. Like, honestly, well, this is ideal. 10 to 30 minutes in the trade. Now we're back down. It's just like an up down equity curve, but I know my time will come. We're now 640 ish from MLL, from max loss limit. And so yeah, just like a couple days ago, we were one trade from blowing it if we end up blowing it or losing before we win our next trade. And yeah, I'm just gonna risk the whole thing, 640. Whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna keep pushing forward. And yeah, may the universe, may the market, may anything give us better months to come, because I won't forget this month. In my opinion, this is the worst price action month I've experienced. And I know people agree with me too, because I see it on TikTok and social media. But there's a lot of people in the comments that are always like, I made 4 bands today. What are y'all all about? You just got to think about it. Everyone has different strategies. Everyone is different. It doesn't even matter if you have the same model. You can still, a person trading the same model can still have a win versus someone with a loss, even when it's taking the same trade. I forgot to talk about NQ though. NQ, if we entered the same entry and whatnot, this isn't the same stop loss, but it's the same stop loss based on points, because this is based on 35 points, and then because I think it doubles on ES, so 17.5 times 2 is 35, and then this would have been the same stop loss, I guess. And I would have hit 1 TP. Of course, ends up moving better on the other index than we take the trade on. We go and draw down a little bit, but we get all the way up to here. And all the way up to here on ES is nothing. But I don't know how I managed to make these videos so long. I guess time flies when you're just talking. I don't know. I mean, but like, what is this, man? And the thing I've noticed too, a lot of my trades, once we see something that is really good for our trade, once we get more confirmation, it doesn't even matter. Because when I saw this, we were in the trade, by this time I saw a 15-minute break of structure and then a 15-minute invalidation of this gap. I saw that, I was like, okay, that's really good to see. But that right when it closes, I mean, like, you can't make it up. That candle closes at 10, or that next 15-minute candle opens at 10. Where's 10? We just started dumping. Like, this is the highest we got to, and dumped. We got out of the order block and we just dumped. It isn't that significant, but we had a 1 minute S&T right here. I didn't want to mark it out because I already knew if I marked it out, it would just not play out. I don't know. That's just superstition for me. And now it's potentially moving up, maybe to our draws on liquidity. But I mean, that's it, bro. May. I won't forget this month at all. That's it. I'm out of here. God bless as always, and I hope there's better months to come, because I know there's better months to come, but just bless us. Just bless me. Thank you, and yeah, peace out.